Hi everyone, my name is Chris and I'm the Camping Stitcher here on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Thanks for popping in for a visit. If you're new here, this is my channel about mostly cross stitch. I do other crafts. Today I'll probably talk about some sewing and a little bit of punch needle at the end, and I do tell a campfire story at the end, so I'll let you know ahead of time. If you're not interested in that stuff, you can pop off, but I hope you'll stick around. It's been kind of weird. This is my last floss tube that I'm going to make as a para-educator. I am retiring as of Wednesday. That is my last work day. And I'm really excited about it. I've been a paraprofessional for over 25 years, and it's time. I'm ready for it. I'm looking forward to it. I think I'm leaving at a good time. So I know a lot of you have been hearing me jibber jabber on and on about it, so I'll try to keep it down to a minimum. But I'm super excited. It is a sunny day today. We have had very little rain, as a lot of you know, and have been experiencing the smoke from the fires that has been coming our way in Canada. I'm in Northwest New Jersey, and I know it's pretty widespread. Some areas are getting it more than others. We had two, 3 pretty bad days of smoke conditions. The one day we couldn't. We had a red. 2 days actually. We had red air alerts, so that means those of really lots of people shouldn't be outside breathing that in. And at school we had actually they had to shut off our ventilation systems because our systems pull air from the outside, and we were actually drawing the smoke into the building. So they had, and thankfully it's been cool. Today's going to be the hottest day this week. We had a torrential downpour yesterday for about 4 seconds. We keep getting forecasts for rain, but it's so dry that when it gets this way, it just totally dissipates. So we're hoping. They were calling for rain tomorrow. I don't know if that's still in the forecast. I didn't look. It's kind of getting. My thoughts are with the folks in Canada. They've got a lot of fires going on, and I don't even know how you guys are dealing with that. My husband is a deputy warden for the Forest Fire Service here in New Jersey, and he's a tower operator, so he spent a few long days up in the fire tower because the first day that we had the smoke conditions, nobody really knew what they were from, and there were lots of calls, and rightly so, of people that were having smoke in the area, and they were sending the fire departments out to check. And the second day, it was so bad that it was setting off smoke detectors in people's homes. So I can't even imagine what they must be dealing with closer to those forest fires. So I'm thinking of you guys. I know we have a couple of bad forest fires down South Jersey. Hopefully we get some rain soon. That's what's really going to help. So hope you're doing okay. I rambled on about that. My last floss tube, you witnessed one of our lovely power outages. We lost power for about, I would say, close to 5 hours that day. We had a tree come down on the wire, which I posted a picture of in the video last week. And they come up and shut off the power. And then they leave. And then they do stuff that we don't know about because we're not line workers. So how do we know what they're doing? We're just frustrated because we're sitting here and they're not working on it. And I know they're working on it, but we just don't see it. So yeah, my husband started up the generator. I finished the floss tube kind of in the semi-darkness. I guess you guys told me you could see, so it was okay. But I was halfway through. I wasn't going to start it again. So it gave me some time to think, as people do. So anyway, I got a bunch of stuff to show you this week. I had planned on showing you some frame pieces, and I got my order from Art to Frames, and either I messed up, which I don't think I did, because I remember very clearly ordering acid-free foam board from my pictures, my pieces to be framed on, and they shipped them a corrugated cardboard. So I'm not real happy about it. I plan to sit and do some framing on my big finish, and it's not happening until I get my foam board order from Amazon. So, but I do have 2 FOs to show you. I have some whips to show you. I have some haul to show you. I have some wonderful stitchy kindness and plans. And I have no idea what campfire story I'm going to tell you later because I didn't even think that far ahead of the time. So let's jump in. I had 2 FOs this week, but a really, really big FO, which you guys have seen on Instagram if you follow me there. I finished Live on Little, and I am super excited, happy, thrilled. This is the piece I was going to frame for today. So I am so stinking excited about this. I just love this. It's just so, oh my gosh. You guys, if you're on the fence about this one, don't be. It's a lot of stitching. I mean, no doubt. The house, the water, but oh my gosh, so cute. So I love her designs. This is a Plum Street Live on Little. It is on 36 count Affogato by Fiber on a Whim. I started this last summer, July 27th, on vacation. I was supposed to start it, I think the stitch along was to start the 15th, but I stupidly forgot my pattern at home, so I actually picked up another pattern when I went to Colorado Cross Stitcher shop. And I started on the 27th of 2022, July 27th, and I just finished it on June 3rd, so nearly a year. I really did have to take frequent breaks because of the intense stitching on the water, but oh my gosh, I'm so excited to have that done. I'm a little bummed that I didn't get to frame it this weekend and show it to you because it was going to go up on my wall immediately after my Flosstube. But that was my big, big finish, and I can't be more excited. And then for Colorado Cross Stitcher is doing her cross stitch camp again this summer, and June's prompt is a bird. So I started a stitch with a bird. Now check out her Flosstube. She gives you all the details with the hashtag. I'll post it down below. So you have to post your start, your materials, and your chart, and then finish the stitching. You don't have to FFO it, but you have to finish the stitching and then post a picture of it and tag her. So that's what I did. I picked Heart and Hands Redbird Sampler, and I used 36 count Up in the Attic by Fox and Rabbit, and the called for Weeks Lancaster Red thread. I did 1/2. The pattern calls, and it comes, the chart comes with a little button. Cute, huh? The pattern calls for, the chart calls for 26 count natural brown undyed linen. I use 36 count, and I'm going to make it into a pillow. And I'm probably going to do something similar to this with the fabric and make it a little bit bigger on the bottom. I like it when you put something on the bottom of a pillow so it just raises it up a little bit so that you don't lose seeing that in your dough bowl. So that's what I'm going to do. And those are my 2 FOs for the first part of June. I have finished my Whip Go goals for June. The numbers for Whip Go were, sorry. Let me look at my book of days. June's numbers were 4, which was my American sampler, and 16, which was Live on Little. So I'm done with that. I was really excited that I finished Live on Little, and then I just went right to American Sampler because I'm really in a Plum Street frame of mind. So let me get that out for you. I'm really loving stitching on Plum Streets. So American Sampler. This is American Sampler. It's gorgeous. And you know, I'm working, I did, my WIPGO goals are 4 days on anything that I'm working on, but since I'm doing 5 for 5, I actually make it 5 days. And I was stitching the bricks on the house, and this is such an, her stuff is so intuitive, I'm telling you. Okay, so this is, I should have gotten a board, but you know, I've only been doing this for over a year. You would think I'd be prepared. Anyway, this is where I am on American Sampler. Not to be confused with American Welcome, which I think I interspersed those two together when I was excitedly talking about how I wanted to do American Welcome. We'll get to that. Anyway, I have the 2 flags done. I have the 2 chimneys done. I have a lot of the brick done. And so now I will put that away for a little bit because I did more than 5 days on that. And I'm using the called for threads. And the fabric is, I see I wrote everything down, guys. Vintage Country Mocha. 36 count, and this I originally started for Rachel Needle and Flax's First Lady Sal. So I'm really looking forward to her Dolly Madison episode. I hope it comes out soon, but I know she's been super duper busy. I think that the exclusive from Walst Irish Snaps and Hobby House must have kept her incredibly busy. So that's my American Sampler. What else did I work on? Oh, I had like 4 new starts. The Redbird Sampler was one of them. Let's do that. Let's do new starts. Okay. I also made some project bags over the weekend. I had Friday off, so I made 6 project bags. I had more projects than project bags, so I think I'm caught up. I better stop starting things. Okay. This is a sale going on right now with Primrose Cottage. It's PC Welcome to the North Pole. So I started that. I am using Called for Colors. And the fabric, oh my goodness, is 36 count light mocha. And I just have the wreath done. So I'll be working on this starting tomorrow again. I'll do the first section because they broke it up into section. So if the section takes me 5 days, that's what it takes me. And I'll do that until Friday. If it doesn't, I'll switch to my Happy Campers because I haven't worked on that for doing all the other things. And that's a Sal with Brandy of B&E Stitchery. It's Happy Camper Sal. I don't think I've got much more done other than what you saw last time. Pretty sure. But anyway, that was one of my new starts. I had 4 of them. So it's the second one. I did start a stocking for my daughter-in-law. This is an extremely old. I made this stocking for my son, and we were talking about it after I made my my grandson his stocking. She was wanting a stocking to, kind of vintagey, and I actually did find the same stocking I made my son, and they were all over it. So I ordered it off of eBay, and it came with everything, the Ada and the floss, and the backing. So here's the backing fabric. It has a little stocking cut out. I hardly remember. You know, this one actually had the corrections in it, though. When I made it for my son, I remember being so close to one edge of the stocking and thinking, what did I do wrong? And I really didn't do anything wrong. They actually put out a correction that you have to move it over 10 stitches, the center start. What I did, though, because I remember these are dimension flosses, and they're 30 some odd years old, and they look fine. They do. But I remember my son's stocking getting a little wet, and the red bleeding like a you know what. So what I did was I went on to the dimension site, and I looked at the substitutions for DMC. And I am stitching it with the colors in DMC. And I am using the Ada that came with the kit. And this should work up pretty fast. So I'm back to stocking Sundays. So that's what will be on my schedule today to work on. And here's another bag I made. Because I went crazy not so crazy. I don't mind the vinyl front. I do want to make some of the solid fabric ones, but I know people are concerned that their patterns can stick to the vinyl. I don't put my pattern there. That's my fix. I don't know. See if it works for you. I just don't. And I don't leave them in the sun. And I don't know under what circumstances people are having that problem. But I kind of love it that you can see your projects. So I'll keep the stitch in there. Don't put the pattern there. That's my solution. So let's see. And Home of the Free. Where is it, Chris? Oh my gosh. Really, I should do like the what I forgot right in the middle of my floss too, because it's always something with me. Always something with me. I started this for my friend Nancy, the Disorderly Stitcher. Look how well I said that. She is hosting a red, white, and summer sale. And I just had this and completely from my stash. Here's my threads, DMC. And here's where I'm at. Sorry, it's in the hoop. Because, you know, no fuss, no muss. So that's where I am right now. And this is on 36 count light mocha with a call for DMC. So those are my 4 new starts. I need to stop it. I'm not going to because I'm going to start something on Wednesday. Or actually Thursday. So the other thing I did work on though was the Pam of Stitching in the Land of Good Enough / Stitch New England. She hosts a Hawker and Hollow sale. Hawker and Hollow Zoom. What am I talking about? And I worked on, that was this Thursday, it's once a month. I worked on my map of Hawker and Hollow. Loving this. I don't know why I started the Village of Hawker and Hollow. I really don't, because I don't really see me finishing it in my lifetime, but who knows? Stranger things have happened. And I worked on the dark brown and the bird and the hawk, which is awesome fill-in for when you're on a Zoom call. So I got quite a bit done. I'm really loving this. I just don't know why I did not start this first. Don't know why I don't listen to myself. I'm using my threads. I'm using all the DMC. I'm not fancy on this one. Too many threads to be fancy. And that is what I worked on this week. Don't mind the zipping. I don't mind the zipping. I like the zipping. Other things I made that are not stitching, but are accessories for stitching. some project bags. Because I needed project bags. Sorry for the zipping. Doing it again. I love making the vinyl fronted bags. I use, because I know someone's going to ask, Elizabeth Ann Can Stitch has a tutorial on her Flosstube for at least 2 different types of bags. One's the solid fabric bag. Another one's the vinyl front bag. She gives you all the things that you need to know about that. I will link her video below for you guys. And you can give it a go because they're really easy. The vinyl front bags, I think, are really easy. I have to look at the tutorial for the solid fabric bags because I don't know, the inside out thing kind of makes me a little crazy thinking about it. Anyway, so I got to thinking, I had some fabric kind of like scraps left over and I cut them into 2.5-inch squares, and I was kind of thinking, how could I make a patchwork bag without doing the inside lining and having to turn it inside out and whatnot. So far from perfect, but I used the same kind of method. It is fully lined, but I did not have to turn anything inside out because I don't know why I'm afraid of that. But I love the way it came out. I have to still do lots of measuring math because I'd like to make them a little bit, not as tall, but we'll see. But I'm really happy with it. It's fully quilted. It's pretty thick. Well, not real thick, but you know, it's my first solid bag. I need to get better on nesting, obviously, but I haven't quilted in a long time, so I'm not mad at it. I'm pretty happy with it. So that's what I've been up to all week. It's pretty. I've been busy. Nervous energy. I'm retiring. Did I say I was retiring? How many times could I say I'm retiring? Everything's in place, I think. Everything's done. I just have to show up. Then leave. Not go back. Which is fine. Anyway. All right. So, we did the FOs. We did the whips and the new starts. Let's see. Oh, did I tell you what the Hawk Run Hollow is on? Hawk Run Hollow, that is on 36 count aged hazelwood by XJU Designs. I think I'm saying it right finally. I don't know. So next up, haul. Okay, let's get on to the haul. The good stuff, the basket of haul. Okay, the first thing is, I don't really have like many things to show, but I have significant things to show. All right, the first thing that I got was finally Mary Gibson. Now this is an exclusive for the Homespun Needlework group on Facebook, and I'm really sorry that I'm showing it and you probably can't get it unless you get it from somebody or buy it from somebody that doesn't want it anymore. Maybe she'll come out with it. I'm not sure how that works with the exclusives. Like, if it's after a year, she'll probably put it out. I don't know. I don't want to speak to that. But I got it with the DMC because, and it comes in this little pouchy thing, because I have fancy floss. So like on the little details, I wouldn't use fancy floss, but maybe on the houses, I might just go and do that. So I got the called for fabric, which is 36 count Thornfield by Needle and Flax. And that may be a summer start. Maybe a summer vacation start. Oh, and what else came with that? Let's see. Oh, yes. This little mini McBean's frippery, which I've never had one of her fripperies before. So that was fun. The other, let's see. Okay, other haul. So, I know I talked to you guys about a sale for my retirement, and I wasn't sure what I was going to start, and I'll show you that in a minute. But this was my alternative. This is from Pansy Patch Quilts and Stitchery, Little Red Schoolhouse Pin Keep, 1862. I just thought, and I still might actually start this because it's a small, but it's really cute, and it would be a neat, little pin pillow to have around for commemorating my retirement. Schoolhouse. See how I tied that in? But that's not what I'm going to start on Thursday. The other thing I got was, because you don't have enough scissors, these were a 6-pack from Amazon. Ooh, little tiny scissors. Because I keep losing scissors, and I'm finding them, but I'm losing them. So I think apparently I have a lot of whips now, and I need to have a pair of scissors in every single stinking bag that I own. So, and that is it for the haul I purchased for myself. Kind of. Anyway, here's another thing that I did get. My friend Felicia from Floss and Blocks showed this, and I was like, what say you? There's a new punch needle out. And then Teresa Kogut showed it in one of her videos. I'm not sure. I think it was on her regular YouTube channel. Holy macaroni. I'm telling you, I use the Ultra Punch, which I'll show you in a second. But this is more, I can't wait to try this. So it's more ergonomic. So it's even got a little indentation there for your finger. I don't know, thumb, finger, however you want to hold it. I think it's this way. Smartpunch.com. Can't wait to try it. Because I use the Ultra Punch, and the Ultra Punch is fine. But it's nice to have alternatives. So I'll be trying that. I'll show you in a minute. My punch needle that I should finish, that I haven't finished. Okay. So now you guys, this is going to be my new start for my retirement, and I will start it on June 15th. I really appreciate all your, and I was cracking some people up when I was doing my little Forrest Gump routine about what I should call the Sal. But I think I've settled on School's Out Forever Sal. Hashtag School's Out Forever Sal. And if you'd like to stitch along with me, because this pattern isn't going to be out yet, I'm thinking just stitch something with a house on it, and use the hashtag. I think that would be great. Just a house, something with a house, and use the hashtag School's Out Forever Sal. Okay, so I have an amazing gift. I know I talked about, I really wished I could get this, and it would be my start for my retirement, because just after finishing Live on Little, it really, it would go so well with it. And I just got an amazing gift, and this is what I'm going to be starting. This isn't available. I was just fortunate that someone was very, 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 made me a beautiful gesture. And I know who they are, so thank you. So I'm going to be starting this on the 15th, American Welcome. It is not out yet. It will be out in a year. This was the exclusive for the Amana Retreat. I did get the floss and the fabric. And there's I don't want to show too much. There's a little floss bling, and then they were so sweet and kind and put in a little flower frog gift for me. So it was a beautiful retirement gift. I have no words. Thank you. And I'm going to have my husband make a little base for this. Because look how pretty. It's so pretty. Eloise crystal. Gorgeous. Anyway, so that is going to be my new start on Thursday the 15th. I hope you'll join me. Stitch a house. And use the hashtag Schools Out Forever Sal. So, moving on to, I did want to show you. I do punch needle. So, this is a pattern from, I'm ripping it out while I show you it. This is a pattern from the Old Tattered Flag. They have a website, and it's called Cupboard Flowers, and I'm only going to show you part of it. So, it's going to be a little kind of table mat. This is my spinner board. I can't even remember where I ordered it from, but I'll have to look it up. It keeps your punch needle taut, and it comes on a Lazy Susan. Oh, let's look at this. It's by the Old Tattered Flag. So they sell this to do your punch board on, and it sits on your lap, and you can easily turn it and steer it. But I use my punch needle is the Ultra Punch. Whoop. So, and I like it. It's just it can be a little, if you're not used to it, hard to get the direction right. And when you punch needle, you are actually working on the back of your project. So this is something I want to get finished. I have a lot of it done already. I would pull it off, but it's like a grippy, metal grippies that grip it tight as a drum. And that's what I use to punch needle on. You could also use the Morgan hoops that are like double-deckered Morgan hoops. And you could also use just regular stitch frames and staple it on. But I will be, since I'm retiring, I'll have some time to I think I'm going to make this my TV project. I have to get back into like the swing of it though, because there is a method to punch needling. There is a way to, I have to go watch some videos now. This is the threader. But I just wanted to show you guys that. That is my punch needle. So, I don't know. That's about it, I think. I'm going to be telling the campfire story. So if you're not interested, I will catch you next time. Thank you for stopping by. If you like what you have seen in my jibber jabber, like, subscribe, share the video. I really appreciate that. So I will see you next time. Okay. So the campfire story. So this was over 30 years ago. We used to go to a campground in Stowe, Vermont. They've actually moved the campground. It used to be in a different place, and they've moved it across the road. But anyway, it's not. We decided, and our oldest was little. And actually, I don't even think I was pregnant with. I think he was like, I don't think he was 3 yet. Anyway, we went for a little hike on the Long Trail, and it was pretty level, and we came upon one of the trail houses where the caretakers kind of like stay up there, and they maintain the trail. So the caretaker had seen us, and he invited us up because it was kind of like, his residence. So you really, you didn't really just walk up there. So he invited us up. We had lunch up there, and we were talking about, we were hiking with like a 2-year-old. So we really weren't like looking to do anything majorly daring. Let's put it that way. And we were going to go back the way we came. And he was like, no, you should go this way. And we were like, okay, great. So we start going on the way he told us to go. And next thing you know, we're climbing up rock rubble fields. I mean, it was like not something you want to do with a 2-year-old. And seriously, I don't even know how we did it. And my son was fine. He's like a billy goat. He don't care. My husband and I are like, oh my God, what did this guy get us into? Like, we obviously, it's not like we needed to explain our limitations that we had a small child with us. We didn't have like one of those, he was too big for the backpack carrier. And here we are like struggling. It took us like, I don't even know how long to get back to any kind of trail that looked like a trail. It was like my husband was handing him down to me or handing him up to me, and what a mess. Yeah, if I ever ran into that caretaker on the trail, I think I would have that I was mad at. I was pretty mad at it, but we did. We used to do a lot of hiking and stuff like that. I am not a person that likes heights, so climbing up and down rocks and nice little trail. You're walking maybe a little incline, maybe a little decline. I'm okay with that, but having to scramble and hand over hand over rocks and trying to find footholds and handholds and with a 2-year-old, no, nope. That section of Long Trail, I don't think I'd go near again. Anyway. I'm running out. I think I'm running out of campfire stories. I think I have to go camping soon, which we will be doing plenty of. So, this is the last time that you're going to see me as a person with a job in a school. And the next time you see me in the next Flosstube in 2 weeks, I think I'm going to look different. You tell me. I'm probably going to look like, I don't know. But I will be retired the next time you see me. So thank you for sticking around. I hope you guys have a good 2 weeks. I don't know what my schedule is going to look like this summer. But I'm going to try to do some different kind of floss tubes, maybe, from some trips. And join me on the School's Out Forever sale. I'd really appreciate it. And thank you for watching. I will see you soon. Take care and stitch away.